Welcome to Fortune Cookies Tarot. I'm Annabelle. I'm a tarot practitioner for over 35 years. And in this video, we are going to do a royal tarot reading. We're going to check in on King Charles. We are going to see how he's doing. I was a little bit alarmed in the photographs of him when they released the new money with his picture on it. He didn't look great. So wanted to take a look and see how he's doing. But as always, if this is your first time here, welcome. Hope you stick around, subscribe. We have a lot of fun over here. If you are one of my regulars, thank you so much for being here. It means so much. It's my favorite part of the day. I'm trying to get as many videos out as I can to make up for the last 3 weeks where I've been crazy busy dealing with dogs. And now I've got this lame shoulder. You guys saw that on my Vibe with the Tribe with Rick Paul, the amazing Rick Paul. So let's get started. Let's take a look at this. We're going to pull up our card view. And as always, I have my super deluxe Royal Tarot. This is actually not Royal Tarot. This is just a super sparkly golden deck. And after Catherine wore that amazing Jenny Packham dress to the James Bond premiere, I dedicated this deck to her. So, and the royal family. So let's take a look. We'll scoot on over here. We're just going to do a Celtic cross. These check-ins, it's real easy to do a Celtic cross because it kind of gives us the before, the after, the current, and the periphery. So hope you are all having a great day. And as always, this is for entertainment purposes only. Tower in reverse. That is current situation. And Three of Pentacles in reverse. This is a little concerning here, guys. I'm a little worried about this. So Tower in reverse for me is things that we have done to ourselves, things that we have, disruptive things that we have kind of set that pace, that course in action. The thing that is holding him in place or restricting him from moving on or binding him to this situation or bolstering him in this situation is the Three of Pentacles, which is working together. I think we've got some disagreement between father and son here. King and heir. I think there are some disagreements here, but I think we have a third party in here with the Harry situation. So King Charles is suffering from a serious illness. The last thing he needs to do is play middleman with his two sons. I feel like the younger son is the one that's kind of pushing this, and it's putting him just in a very difficult situation. William, I think, is really trying to conduct himself in the manner in which his grandmother would expect. He's a bit more obtuse than his grandmother was. I think she was very, very good at subtlety. And I think William is a bit more obtuse in his actions. So back here, you know, the thing that he should leave in the past is letting his guard down and being very emotional about things. He absolutely needs to be a bit more protective of his privacy and his boundaries. Some boundaries have been crossed. Now, I do think that he was an affectionate father, but he also was a little bit of a hands-off kind of dad, but not in the sense that one would say he wasn't involved. I think he sidestepped some of the details because of the nature of this microculture that they have in the royal family. There's a lot of support from staff and people that are working with the children, working with the family. So I think really that's where that standoffishness is coming from. And I think that, you know, he does kind of need to change the way that he looks at his relationship with his sons and the way that he conducts himself within those relationships. We all treat our children somewhat differently. You know, the baseline of parenting is there, but sometimes we have to treat our different children in different fashions. I think he is one of those people that is at a loss right now how to conduct himself with the differences of personality that he has with his two sons. Up above, he is really struggling with, and I hate to say it, I think it's the cutting off of Harry. I think he is struggling with the idea behind that. He just wants to get back to the good works that he does. And this is what he is seeing his immediate future. I am going to say that this is affecting his health. this business, the stress of the poor relationship between the two boys is really affecting his health. So I do think that, cooler heads should prevail and they should realize this. Under the surface, he just wants to be done with both of them in this bickering kind of sequence, and he wants to come to a resolution no matter how unrealistic it seems. He wants that resolution with that Page of Swords. So how does he see himself? He sees himself as someone who is not celebrating. He is not there isn't a cohesive bind in the family. They're not working together, they're not cooperating together, and that's very upsetting to him. How do others see him? Others see him as extremely emotional, and they are manipulating, I did say manipulating, those emotions to their own their own ends. So this is something that is, they see him as a soft touch. So whether this is both of the boys, the courtiers, the individuals that he's working with in court, in the court, they see him as a soft touch, but a good person. So Nicholas II was a soft touch and a good person. So, got to be careful of that. Hopes and fears. The fear is that this will continue, that we are at an impasse that will continue, a strifed impasse, which means we're just going to be in this brouhaha forever. Ultimate outcome is the Ten of Swords. Again, this is not going to end. This push and pull is not going to end. I think William has a really definitive answer for it. And if you go back and you look at the reading that I did on him this week, I think William really does want to have a canned answer for any kind of criticism or negative PR that the American runaway royals have put out. I think he really does want to have, like, this number has been disconnected. Please check the number and dial again. I think he really wants to do that. And I think King Charles is steadfastly against that. And I do think that he brings in the Andrew problem. Andrew got himself into a whole host of situations, and I still call him my brother. I still have him as part of the family. We need to protect one of our own. I think that's really his opinion. Whereas William, I think he says he wrote his check. He is going to cash it. We have to honor what he has asked for. He asked for something that was going to be disastrous. We warned him that it was going to be disastrous. He went ahead with it anyway. And now he's got to lie in that bed. So I think all of this is creating some stress and anxiety for King Charles. I don't think that he is offering up any kind of workable solution with these two boys. I think he is trying to make everyone happy at the same time, and you can't do that. It doesn't work that way. Most days it does not work that way. So let's see what we are here. What does he have to look forward to? Let's do the negative first. Finish up on a high note. What does he need to watch for? Should he be concerned about? So changes to the medical protocol. So this is something that he does need to watch out for. They're gonna try a variety of different things, I think, to correct the maladies that come as a result of the treatment that he's having. So I think really that's it. They're going to be changing course here a little bit. I think it's going to cause him some discomfort. It's going to kind of take a little bit out of him. Also, what he needs to be worried about is this legacy, the structure of the legacy in his mind right now. Having an intact family, both sons participating on the balcony, that kind of thing is really ideal for him. However, it's going to be damaging to the legacy. It's damaging if they do, it's damaging if they don't. So this is going to be a little bit of an issue for him. So he's really got to pick a lane and get in it. And unfortunately, he's got a Sophie's Choice moment. He's got to pick one of these kids. And it's really unfortunate. Someone forced his hand is what I'm trying to say. What does he have to look forward to? Let's see what he has to look forward to. So it'll be a bit coming. It'll take a little bit of time to come out, but you know, he's got a good sense of where he should take the PR for the family, where he should take things and projects that the family is involved in. He's got some really good intuitive ideas that will be beneficial. They may seem lofty, they may seem daydreamy, that we may have courtiers that say, don't do this, but he really does have some terrific ideas that will bring some goodness into the family and will really let them shine. So I'm getting the sense that he will partner with Catherine. It's almost like they are going to work together, possibly with cancer clinics, something like that. They're going to be working in concert. This united force, survivors, you know, coming to the fore and helping those that are walking the path that they once trod upon. So I think that that's really going to be a delight in the future. So we still have a little bit to go with him. You know, if you go back and you look at my reading on Catherine, I get the sense that she's really recovering. You know, she's having some trouble staying down because she is an A-type personality that wants to get back to work. But I think together, I think they're going to really be an amazing force. I think it's going to present the royal family in a really interesting, unique way. And I think we are going to get some level of intimacy without the really gross and vulgar intimacy that we've seen from some of the other parties. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope you had a good time with this. So I've got some cool stuff going on. I'm working on leveling up my mediumship. So I think we're going to be doing some more of that on the channel in the next 6 months or so. So stay tuned for those kinds of cool things. And of course, the psychic news report. Please go over and subscribe to that channel. There is a link in the description below, as is a link for your own private reading with me one-on-one. We do it in Zoom, and you can ask me all kinds of questions. We can do all kinds of stuff. We can look at love. We can look at family. We can look at career choices. We can do all sorts of stuff. So I hope to see some of you soon. Everybody have a great day. Thank you so much for being here. And please be sure to like this video and comment down below. Tell me what you think.